am I talking about? I don't even know if any of this stuff makes sense. Hey, is this thing on? I just want to congratulate all the new nutters. There seems to be quite a few new ones. Welcome to the group. I had an English professor in college who every day would ask us how the mind works. And the answer was by association. And every day he brought a comic strip and would read it to us and describe the pictures and then, talk about all sorts of things. And he just bounced here and there. And somehow at the end of the hour, he managed to bring it back and have it relate. Whenever I have, really weird random thoughts that sort of come into my head, I always think of that. And there probably isn't a day that goes by that I don't ask myself the question, how does the mind work? That's how my mind works anyway. Um, and I think a lot of people, most people. Everybody? I was watching Big Brother the other day. One of the girls said she swore on her dead grandmother's grave. Doesn't saying, the grave part kind of imply that she's dead? It made me think of when my grandfather passed away. We were at the church after the funeral. I was 23 when he died. And this woman walks up to me. She's like, "Oh my gosh, last time I saw you, you were 6 weeks old. Do you remember me?" I just, sometimes I wish I had the nerve to say, "Are you stupid? Or do you have some other issue that I really need to know about before we continue this conversation?" Um, of course, I said, "No, I don't." Then she proceeded to tell me that I look just like I did when I was 6 weeks old. "So you think I'm still bald and 20 inches long? Is that what you're saying?" I'm guilty of it too. I ask dumb questions, and sometimes I ask stupid questions, and I know they're stupid when I'm asking them, but I can't help it. They just pop right out of my mouth. And I don't know what to say, so I ask an obviously stupid question. I don't know why this woman, came up to me. I had never seen her before, and you know what? I haven't seen her since. And after 23 years, this woman's going to walk up to me and say that? Wow. I guess she has a good memory. I don't know. My niece has told me that I have no fashion, which is not an untrue statement. I pretty much just wear jeans and, most of the time in the house a sweatshirt because it's cold. And as an artist, I think I can, people seem to think, oh, she's an artist, whatever, blah. I used to be able to wear jeans at work and nobody else could. And I'm like, well, it's paint day. So, every day was paint day. And it just, turned into that. And I guess people overlook it. Speaking of being an artist, people will ask me, what do you do? And I'll say, well, I'm an artist. Sometimes I would say I'm a graphic designer, graphic artist. Um, just depending. And everybody always says, oh, wow, you must have a really fun job. You just get to play and doodle all day. And I'd say, well, it is a job. It is work. I mean, not everything comes to, just comes out. Sometimes it takes work to come up with something. Sometimes some things do just come out, and you're like, wow, where'd that come from? But not always, And some people, you think you might have a strong piece, and people don't like it, and they want it different, and everybody has their own way of seeing things and all that. But a lot of people will follow that with, "Well, I can't draw a straight line with a ruler." What do you say to that? Are you just too stupid to hold a straight edge and, draw a line? What is your problem? It doesn't require a lot of skill. Um, so then and then I'm guilty of that too. When someone says they sing or whatever, I was saying, I can't carry a tune in a bucket. It's something to say, I guess. We were having a little party at my house, and this woman came. I had never met her before. She came with another friend, and she said, so, what do you do? And I'm not sure why I did this, but I did. I told her I was an adult film entertainer. Oh, I wish I had a camera because her face was priceless. Yeah. She had no idea what to say to that. It's pretty funny. I think I might continue that sometimes just to see what people, how they react. I mean, I can only imagine some of the comments, if you think, wow, people say stupid things to that, being an artist, what are they going to say about that? Yeah, after she sat there frozen with this look on her face, I finally told her, no, I'm not, but thanks for the look because it really made my night. So I encourage everyone to make up a profession if someone asks, just because it would be fun. So I think I'm going to do that. I'll just answer something different every time. Continuing with the Mind Works by Association, I talked about my niece saying I didn't have fashion. I was going to go somewhere and I took a left turn, but I think I made a Yui now. I like to have the TV. I watch TV. Some people don't. I do. So I've been seeing these commercials and I'm very disturbed by them because I'm very concerned how the spring and summer are going to look. Old Navy. It's a store that sells kind of youngish people clothes. They have this new line of clothes which I find very frightening. They're little onesies. They call it a romper, and it looks like something I wore when I was, in preschool. The problem with the romper is it's made for people who are very thin. There's not a lot of fabric. There's not a lot of coverage. I'm really, really worried I'm going to see it around town. Tell people not to buy the romper unless you're, 5'9" and 90 pounds. It's not going to look good on you. I know I don't dress in fashion, but I do like to comment on other people's fashion. If I don't like something, I'm going to say so. And I think we should. People might get offended, and they have in the past. I worked with a lady who said, "Do you like this dress?" And I said, "You know what? I don't." She did get mad. She did appreciate my honesty. And she says, "You know what? You don't like it. That's fine. I like it. I'll wear it." I said, hey, don't not wear something because of something I said. I mean, look what I'm wearing. You asked me if I liked it, and I said no. So, and I said, if I tell you I do like something, then, I think it means more because I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass. I think that we have a tendency to do that to people. And then we turn around going,